He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, segment 4! Plasticjunky's got the power with JoeNerd and the Godfather as my cameraman. Shaky, shaky, wakey, wakey, action Mickey.
All right.
I've been wanting to do this from the beginning of about 113 videos ago. Videos away, a long time ago, like about a year and a half ago, a year and a couple of months. These are the only 3 carded Masters of the Universe I have. Okay.
However, let's not include this one.
Well, I know it's a fake, a knockoff, and I know a lot of my subscribers can't stand that. When I showed my 3 superpowers from Kazakhstan, Black Adam, Brainiac, and Captain Atom, they said they're fakes. Yes, they are fakes, but you have to understand, Plasticjunky is, well, basically, you have a name. I'm Plasticjunky. Like, there's a few guys that are subscribers to me that I'm gonna see them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be going to a show in July. I'm going to the TFCon, and one of my subscribers, he buys off me at that show, and it's in Toronto. It's in Mississauga, Ontario. If you guys ever want to go to the TFCon 11th annual Transformer Show 2012, come and see me there. I'm always there. I'm gonna have probably shorts, and you can see me with I'm covered. One leg's full covered of tattoos. One has Evil Lynn, so you're gonna see me there. And I always have stuff, and I like looking for weird stuff like this to buy. I like fake things because not a lot of people like them. Like, okay, look, put it this way. Can I stop? Okay. There is Turkish Star Wars that are fakes. How much are they worth? The cheapest one is $1,000. The most expensive one is $5,000. A lot of people want them. It's because they're different from the other Star Wars. So why not have this figure, Techno, that's from Argentina, to be in a He-Man collection? Why? Why not? Because it's fake? Because it's no good? You know what? If you're gonna block this, no, it's raw.
Oh, you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the camera. Is it raw?
Yes.
Okay. If you don't like my segment about fake things, you could grab on this.
Holy mackerel! This is
Because I'm tired of people telling me that I shouldn't do segments with fake toys. Come on, guys, be reasonable. We're not kids. We're adults here. We love to collect. I have some young subscribers that collect, and they like seeing my shows. So the Godfather is gonna, if he wants to put a little X on my little finger, that's fine with me.
No.
But
I hate censorship.
I don't like when people insult me by saying to me that my superpowers they're not real. Yeah, I know they're not real.
It's okay.
But okay, that means that wait a minute. That means that Super Amigo, Riddler is not a real superpower. Oh, then why did it become so popular in the line of superpowers? Then why did El Rey, that goes for like $1,000, that's like a Superman with yellow and black, became so popular? Oh, because it's not a fake.
Okay.
Plasticjunky.
Back to the segment.
Has got onto something.
It's because it pisses me off.
It's a rant. It's
They shouldn't judge me because of that. I collect fake figures. I'm gonna show one day my fake figures of superpowers that are this big, and I can't wait to do that. It's gonna be only fakes. Yay, fakes! Fakes are good. How much I give this Argentina fake figure? I give it a 5.5. Never did that on my segment. 5.5.
Yeah.
You know, I think, I like it too, actually.
I like the color scheme.
Wait to interrupt for a second.
Yeah.
I just want him to read it all in Spanish for our Spanish
No, the
viewers.
Godfather has to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Masters of the Universe in this Argentinian version.
Do it with the dramatic.
Yeah, here we go. Defensores de la Tierra, Fuerza T. Ha! His name is Techno. Brilla en la oscuridad.
That's the front. I give it a 5.5, just because of this and the cracked bubble here. I'm never gonna open this. Then in the back you see 8 characters.
Platino Destructor.
He's a good guy.
Shidoshi Patano.
Another good guy.
Titano Carnivore. Techno Felino. I already read those.
What should you read?
I was
gone
reading.
over here,
I was
eh?
reading like this, like
Oh,
this,
I'm
like
sorry.
this. It's okay. Yeah. Anyway.
And?
Felino.
Oh, you read them already?
Felino?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you're so fast. Okay.
Yeah, you're too slow,
Okay.
man.
So this guy to me is a mix of He-Man and Samson from what's his name? From Hulk, the Incredible Hulk.
It's like Thor, actually.
Not Samson. Samson has green hair.
Yeah.
That's why he has gamma power just like the Hulk. This guy is
You could tell it was Jitsu, and I was looking at this.
Great.
It looks like, well, I'm pretty sure, yeah, right. But I'm pretty sure it looks like the figure was made up of pieces of Jitsu, and it looks like with Fisto's body armor.
Perfect. This guy's, right away you know it's Fisto. And he has the Battle Club of Man-at-Arms.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he's holding a CD or
It's a disc. Yeah,
disc.
like a throwing disc of some sort.
Well, this is the most unusual one. He has 3 parts.
Yeah.
His leg is He-Man, which Mr. JoeNerd pointed out. His body is
Trapjaw.
Trapjaw, and the head is Zodak. So that, I like it. It's a weird color. I know it's fake, but I like fake figures. Then we go to the top. He looks like, to me,
He looks like Clawful.
mixed, a purple Clawful with a little bit of Skeletor in him.
With Skeletor's Havoc staff.
Then at the bottom we have a guy that looks like Merman and Beastman.
Yeah, he looks like Beastman with Merman's weapons and armor.
Then this guy looks like Webstore and the weapons of Beastman.
Yeah.
And the last guy looks like Stinkor and I think Merman or something?
Yeah, well, Stinkor
Actually-
and Merman were the same mold, of course. I find, yeah, he kind of
like
looks like,
Stinkor.
he looks like Stinkor with Faker's body dress and his sword. It's pretty neat.
I like it. It's unpunched. I bought it at Toy Wars, my friend Steve, which that segment already passed, which it was our 100th segment. That's a segment that I really enjoyed doing. We did 6 segments at the store. In the future, we'll be doing more on his vintage Star Wars. He has a lot of rare Star Wars. And yes, he does have fake Star Wars that are look like exactly like He-Man.
we're not getting back on that, are we?
I can't wait to see those. So, I think that's enough on that. What do you think, JoeNerd?
Yeah, unfortunately, I wish we could talk more about him, but,
Nah, let's not piss off our viewers.
Alright, it's okay. Fuerzate.
yeah, oh well.
And this company in Argentina, it was called Top Toys, and it came out the year, if there's a year, there's no year.
Hmm?
I don't see the year.
I wouldn't even be surprised if it came out, like, in the late 80s.
No, I would say late 90s. Early
Well-
90s, probably.
Anyway.
Anyways, okay, it's all cool. Now we go to La Creme de la Creme. You could do Clawful.
The real
Buzz
deal.
Off.
Alright.
So, Buzz Off I have here. It's a carded Buzz Off. He's a little bit, it's cracking at the bottom here. He's in this condition. The card's beautiful. It's punched already. These are not J hooks. These are the ones that you hook on hooks. Basically, you just hook on it. You just hook it on the long hooks on the pegs. His bubble's a little bit browning, but this is not because of of being stuck in the sun. It's because of, depending on the material they used on the vintage Star Wars, on the vintage He-Man figures of the Master Universe, depending on what they used, over the years it just changed color.
Yeah, like Mattel wasn't really busting the bank open on the plastic
That's
budget
it, they
for
don't
these
care.
packaging bubbles, you know.
When you do find a vintage, an 80s toy, no matter what line it is, and it's clear bubble, then that means it's worth a little bit more than what it's guided for. That's my opinion, and it's true, because when it's unpunched and nice bubble and what's it called, uncolored, undiscolored, and the figure's not discolored, it's in prestige format, it's Streets Mint, it's like a C9 to a C10. Is there such thing as a C10 figure? Yes and no. I've never came across one, and the only way you can find one is if you find a sealed case of Star Wars or G.I. Joe or something in a factory that closed down like 30 years ago, and then somebody says, oh my god, look what I found.
You know, I bet you all of us toy collectors, at
Oh, yeah.
some point in our lives, we've had dreams like that.
Trust me, everybody
Oh
did.
my god,
That you just keep them and you don't sit on them and you just enjoy
the
them.
Indiana Jones type
Oh god, let's talk about Indiana Jones.
moment. Well, no, I was just, you know, comparing it to that.
Okay, here's Buzz Off, American carded, and it says original sticker $5.19. That's cheap. The value of this in its format it's about $135, about $135. Yeah, because of the cracked bubble, it loses about $10 to $15 of its value. That's the front. It's like I said, it's an American carded Master Universe Buzz Off, heroic spy in the sky. He's gonna do Clawful. I'm not doing Clawful. He has to do something by himself. He's JoeNerd. Here is Buzz Off. Uses his wings for airborne spying missions. It's a 12 back, meaning what it means 12 back, 8 back, and so forth. This is the first ones that came out were 8 back. So there was eight figures. You saw only 8 figures. This is a 12 back. Shows you that he twists his wrists, helmet is removable, and pulls his wings. And then you see all the good guys. You have Battle Armor He-Man, Tila, Fisto, Orko, Prince Adam, Ram Man. Then the bad guys at the bottom is Battle Armor Skeletor, Clawful, Evil Lyn, Whiplash, Webstar, and Cobra Khan. This one came out in '83. But what JoeNerd said, sometimes this could have came out like later on.
Yeah,
They just
I'm pretty
reused
sure.
the packaging,
Yeah.
and they reused them and everything.
Well, no, it's just that I'm pretty sure that these two guys are from the '84 line, at least. But
Cool.
I was trying to explain. Yeah, I was explaining to the Plastic Junkie. It's a lot like the GI Joes.
And
where-
I give Buzz Off, I give it a 4.5. I love Buzz Off. It's one of my favorite characters. I have like about 3 Buzz Off loose mint. No, 1 loose and 1 mint in the card. Now we talk.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
to JoeNerd.
I love Buzz Off too. Anyway, and Clawful. Okay, so we've got the warrior with the grip of evil. So, yeah, I really like Clawful too. You'll notice that the Plastic Junkie's sample here, it's extra vintage, because it's even got the smooth legs. I think they call them the smooth legs as opposed to the bumpy legs.
That's it.
So when I was a kid, I remember when I had gotten this guy when my
Yeah,
father
the
bought
smooth
him
leg
for
one
me.
was a little bit harder to find.
What?
I think it was the smooth leg was harder than the bumpy
Oh
leg.
yeah, because the smooth one came first, so that
they
that
made a
shows.
mistake.
Well, I don't know, or maybe it was a running change.
Running change, yeah.
But I remember when I was a kid, the one that my dad bought for me, it had the bumpy legs. So I had gotten them a little later on.
Do you still have it?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Oh.
Don't have
Okay,
any of my
no,
vintage
no, please,
figures,
please, please.
unfortunately.
I'm gonna cry.
But anyway, one interesting thing about the vintage Clawful, one of the only it's the one of the 2 times in the vintage line I remember that Mattel for reasons of the size of the back of their armor in the bubble, it didn't have the armor totally wearing it. That came out all wrong, but anyway, you get what I mean. So with I remember with Webstar, in the bubble, he didn't even have his entire armor on him because the backpack was just too big to fit under the bubble. With Clawful, they had to put the front breastplate on, and then you've got the back armor piece in the back because there's you probably can't see it, but he's got a little bit of a spiny, kind of shell back that it would have just been a little too big to fit in the bubble.
It probably would have destroyed the back anyways.
Yeah, probably would have hurt the mini comic inside.
Oh yeah, I don't want to hurt the mini comic.
Yeah, absolutely not. What else can I say? Oh, you know what I really love about Clawful? I love his artwork picture in the back.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say the artwork of vintage He-Man are beautiful. Like I said.
Well, not
the
all.
Stuff.
Not all. There are some vintage
true.
80s masters. Oh my God! If you look up, if anybody watching this wants to see, like, they're not all beautiful like this. Trust me. If you look up, for instance, Ratlore. If you look up Ratlore's back card art,
I never even have. I don't have one carded.
ooh, it's it ain't pretty. But anyway, so you've got the co-cells here. Man, the back of this card, I don't know if you can tell watching this, but it is so bright and vivid. The white is just so white. It's like, even though I already have, technically I've already have this figure, I feel like buying it from the Plastic Junkie. But anyway, well, I guess that'll be about it. We're gonna have to wrap it up. But thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you very much, JoeNerd, for helping me, like always.
Hope all of yous were okay with the Plastic Junkie's venting of his frustrations, but I understand.
Yeah, I just don't like being insulted.
Yeah,
I'm
nobody
always
does.
nice to all my subscribers. So, Plastic Junkie out,
JoeNerd out.
and I give that card, I give it a 5, because it's a beautiful shape. Thanks, and stay plastic.